Hello and welcome to episode 30, the big 30. It's a milestone episode, and we're going to do a milestone mission to celebrate. Now, through some miracle, I've managed to get most of the troops back and ready. So we're actually in a pretty good spot here in terms of taking on a slightly bigger, more dangerous mission. Just Rich, who's shaken for an hour. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I might be able to get him back because of the travel time, where the Avenger's going to move around. But we'll see. So what we're going to do today is we're actually going to take on a Chosen. I know, right? So the Avatar project has moved forward a tiny bit, which is not overly concerning. But I think while we're in this position, we should probably go after one of the Chosen, and we'll have a look at that in a sec. The other big priority for me is making contact with New India down here to get access to this Codex Brain mission. So I'll focus on that. I have also got a facility here that we could have in West Asia that we could have a look at going for as well. But if we have a look at the Chosen, I've basically unlocked the mission to go for any of them. So I could go for all three here. So the Assassin at the moment, she's fairly strong. She's got 4 abilities. Her current action is training, so that means she's learning a new strength, basically. So while she's got the most knowledge, it's not overly dangerous. The Warlock is currently going to sabotage the Avenger. So we've already done some Avenger missions, and I don't really want to do any more, to be honest with you. So we also have found it fairly straightforward to deal with him. Now, the Snipey is quite strong. But is only working on a dark event at the moment, and I can deal with a dark event. So we're actually going to go for this guy, basically. We're going to try and basically find the home, and we need to find the home, I know where it is, of the Warlock here. 14 enemies, heavy mechs, troopers, purifiers, chrysalids, should be okay. I'm hoping because of the travel time down here, young Rich might be okay. He's probably going to be tired though, isn't he? So we might not be able to take him. Okay. So let's think about this. I think these three are a definite take. Rich is still shaken. Okay. So James, 2 specialists. I want 2 specialists for this for sure. I want 2 rangers. I want a sniper. I'm fully HP, so I'm going to go. And I think I want a grenadier too for sure. Right. So let's get this team absolutely shadded. Now we have got a combat sim here. What is it? Plus 14 aim. I think I'll save that for a rainy day. So Stephen, we want to get the thick armor out. We want the blaster launcher for sure. We want double frost bombs, and I think flashbangs is okay. If anybody gets sort of, mind controlled, that's good to leave up. I think with me, we want... I think we're okay with the sniper rifle. That's all good. So I think we want to definitely take blue screens on the sniper. That makes sense. We can leave AP rounds on Warlord. I think that's good. We need a med kit on James. What can we get for young Carl? We've got a mine shield. We've got a mimic beacon. We've got venoms. Now I'm thinking venom rounds here. Chance to poison stuff is pretty good. I'm probably going to get a mimic beacon on one. I don't need grenades too much. I'd probably get a mimic beacon on me actually. That's probably a reasonably good idea. I'm going to be quite far out of the fight though. So I'm going to leave the grenade. I'm pretty sure this mission is indoors. Yeah, I'm going to leave the grenade. I am going to take the mimic beacon. I'm going to take it on Carl. Because anybody who's going to fuck something up and run into danger, it's going to be one of these. All right, assault the chosen strongholds. Episode 30. Let's get it. But yeah, the Warlock, we found him not overly complex to deal with so far. Obviously, we know he's got those spectral warriors. Yeah, he's not too strong, to be honest with you. I'm hoping this will be fairly straightforward. We need to play it safe, because there's anytime we fight the Chosen, there's the mission's kind of split into 2 parts, but we'll discuss that as we move through. Okay.
may not be the most ideal
Okay.
situation.
We have concealment on the Rangers, which is good. So let's
Things out.
immediately get Warlord to here. I want to stack. Obviously, this door's shut, which is good.
Stay alert and remember why
So I
you're
probably
here.
want to
That
stack
thing dies today. No
on
matter what it takes.
the door
Detecting
here
a strong
with everyone,
energy
pretty
signature
much.
further ahead in the facility.
Now,
There is no doubt in my
I'm going
mind
to take Stephen
that
to
it is
this
Spock, the chosen. Then that's
half
where
cover here, so he's got a
we
view.
need to be.
We're probably not going to pop the door this turn because I've double run Carl. No, we're not going to do that. I've got good full cover here, so let's get Mark over here. I'd probably fancy as a bit of an. I'm actually going to stack James here next to Carl for now. I don't want to be too far away from the fight, and also James does have a running gun, so it'd be useful for him to be closer. I think with me, I can't really get anywhere that great, to be honest with you. I am tempted to actually. I'd prefer Mark's position, to be honest with you. So what I'm going to do with Mark, I'll run him here, and then I'll take this corner position here. And I'm just going to run an Overwatch turn here. I don't want to pop the door while I've got people that don't have actions. It's not clever XCOM. Okie doke. Warlord, if you could do the honours and we'll see what awaits us. Warlord, he has got the Wraith suit on, so we've got grapple, we've got Wraith as well, so that's good.
You would scurry back to the shadows where you were spawned.
Nothing? Okay. Alright, given that I've still got the concealment on the Rangers, we'll push them up. I want to see if I can maybe spot something before I move everyone in. So they're going to vacate these positions. I just heard something. Yeah, there's something through here. So let's think about what would be a good... I mean, that's not terrible for them to be down here.
Aldous confirmed. Moving out.
This is proving extremely symmetrical, which is very pleasing. I think Mark will take this full. I'll try and get James to this one too. We are going to be we're going to be the most symmetrical you've ever seen us. Stephen, I don't really want to double. I can hear this right. Well, there's obviously stuff in here, but we need. So there's a door. There's two doors here, and there's this open door up here. Now there is obviously stuff here. I really want as many Overwatch shots as I can physically get here. I just think actually that it's going to be better to double run me in. Particularly if there's nothing this way right now. I'm going to double run here.
On the move.
And then we'll take. I'm actually going to take Stephen the same way as me. I think we're going to be playing down this kind of right hand side here. Everyone else can Overwatch. Still nothing. Right, Warlords. Yeah. Still don't pick anything up. Like what? Carl. Right, Carl can't actually get to here. I am worried though that if I do this with Carl, like there's going to be squares I just can't see, and he's going to get picked up. But we'll do it anyway. Be fine. He still doesn't see anything. The only thing I don't like about whilst these positions look good, they're lower elevation, and that's never ever good. So I'm going to take Mark to here. They're obviously in this next room, so we just need to be a bit careful. I thought that was going to pull then. Right, me, I think we'll just duck next to Mark for now. Stephen also can just duck in here. Again, I don't want Stephen lower elevation because it impacts how well he can throw his kind of stuff. What we could do with James is... Actually, that's not bad. And then what I can do is move Warlord. So he's incognito, so I'm going to pull him up as well. It's really weird that we haven't pulled anything here. And then everyone else is going to Overwatch. Where the fuck are they? Okay, here they come. So it looks like 2 squads together. There's like 6 enemies there, right?
Let's take these things out.
Yes, this all depends on movement range now. Mark can actually get to the corner, but I'm going to actually take... Because I don't have vision of them yet. I'm going to take Carl to here. I just want to have a... Because I'll actually be able to see them now. Okay, Carl could obviously hit this. I'm wondering, can I actually set up a bit of a trap here? Because they're walking towards me, so... But they're sort of coming in on this angle. Oh my god, Stephen, can I get you into a position to hit them with your rockets? I don't think so. Which makes me want to put Stephen here, but then I know there's a big risk he gets spotted. If Stephen can get a rocket into this entire group, it's massive. Okay, we're going to try and play for that. So I'm going to take, I don't think they can't see around this corner. So I'm going to take Mark to here.
I can handle that.
James to here.
Let's move already.
I'm wondering if I'm shooting back through the door. I just don't have any. This is horrible. Because I'm only going to have potentially pistol shots. I could run around to here. I could literally run to this corner. But I'm worried that basically pulls them because, yeah, I think it probably will. So, all right, I'm just going to have to go as far as I can, and we'll just overwatch another turn. But we're ready for Stephen to unleash the fury, because there is definitely 2 pods here. Oh my god! All right, they discover us, so we're going to be shooting.
I got nothing. It hit the plate.
This is less than ideal. Why didn't Carl and Thingy's Overwatch his trigger? Oh, because they're concealed. Okie doke. So I need to think about this. What if I can save my blaster bomb, which obviously could do a lot. If I can save it though, I will, because this is a long mission with a long fucking way to go. I can grenade a couple of these. Now I don't want to blow this guy up obviously because of his. I could also maybe actually, I'd like to get those 2 and take the cover, to be honest, because I'm going to offer no value here. Now the good thing is with the Rangers is I can run in, I can do some shit. So we might want to save the grenade for a rainy day, as it were. Can Stephen actually get? He can't really. I mean, the closest Stephen could get here, and then maybe try and, because has Stephen got Shredder? Yeah. I don't want to use the bombs yet. Oh shit, that's a mistake. Okay, we got lucky there. Cool. Because I don't want to use the bomb if I don't have to. Stephen shredding this would actually be huge. Awesome. Okay, that means, can I actually get within pistol range of it? I wonder. Can I get anywhere where I can see it? Yeah. So I could go here, just tuck in next to Stephen, and then I'll probably have a literally 100% with the blue screen rounds. So that's 2 people who couldn't really add any value to the mission that have now killed something. So we'll take that all day. So now it's just these boys. Now this guy obviously is going to potentially explode when we kill him. So I am thinking that we could run in here with Carl, take full, and flank this guy. I just don't want people near this guy if he's going to go up. Now he's got 2 armor, but Carl also has Shredder. So Carl can't one-shot it, but the explosion might damage this guy. So let's take it. Could get a crit as well. We do get a crit, but it's not enough. 1 HP, you bastard. Right, what have we got for Mark cover-wise? Not much. So we're now down to Warlord, who could do a similar kind of deal. The thing is, Carl's got Untouchable and Warlord doesn't yet. So Carl's a bit more, I can kind of throw Carl in with a bit more carelessness. I mean, this would be okay. I'd have 2 flanking shots. He's going to get spotted, obviously, which is fine. The question is, do I try and hit the trooper at an 82? Now, if this guy explodes, it'll obviously do splash damage onto this guy, which means that Mark and James could. I think let's just take the shot. Right, he does blow up. That's good. That does 5 damage to the other guy. Right, this makes it now. He's got implaceable too. Okay, let's think about that in a minute. So now it's really down to Mark. Mark could go here, would be in full, and would have a very good shot at this guy. It's ballsy going that close to the other guy, but I think we need to kill some stuff here. Nice. Ah, this is the dark event. So there's a dark event where basically these guys can reanimate. So James is actually going to have to do a double I wonder what shot he's got on. You can't see it from there. You can see both from there. I need to kill this now. This is the absolute priority. I wonder what shot he's got. 97. Alright, yeah, just clear this. Clear this, it's fine. I need to be really mindful of that. Not leaving situations where I don't have any shots left. Oh, hair trigger. I could hair trigger. I could run and gun here. So I could use that hair trigger to proc run and gun. Run to hit, get a guaranteed flank on him. The only thing is then James is flanked. So a 45 is not great, to be honest. I could grenade him to shred some armor. I don't think it's value. I might just overwatch here. He gets a free action, which I want to sort of kind of encircle this guy. I just don't. Okay, take the fall here. Let's get you into fall. That's a good move. This guy is going to pop shields. Now that's fine because there's no enemies for him to do it to. So he's just massively shielded himself, which is cool. This is a door, so we're probably going to scout. We're probably going to go through this way next, I think. So if I bring Warlord to here, who's got AP rounds? He's got AP rounds. That's fine.
All right, I'll go.
I got more than enough shots to deal with this guy. It's just the shield's going to eat some of the damage. We crit for 10. The shield soaks up 5. Okay, so he's now very low HP. So what I could do here with Stephen is I'm going to grab the loot.
On your order.
Probably not going to finish the advanced hair trigger. Nice. Can I finish the kill with Stephen? Does Stephen have missed shots do damage? Yeah, he does. Alright, Stephen. Even if you miss, you kill. Yes. He doesn't miss, obviously, because why would Stephen miss?
Target neutralized.
Cool. So now I think this is a bit of a sort of setup, reload kind of vibe. We're going to stack on this door now to go through next. So I'll get Mark reloaded. Did I press reload or did I open the door? Please tell me I didn't open the door. I fucking opened the door. For fuck's sake. Why am I doing this to myself? Right, Carl does have run and gun. Okay, so I can run and gun Carl to a shooting position, that's fine. Warlord has used all his moves and is now flanked. James still has run and gun. Okay, there's options. There's options. They're not. None of them are ideal. What I can do, I'm probably going to have to run and gun James to here. Yeah, that's probably the best position I can get to him, to get him to take a shot first. So I've accidentally clicked to open the door there. Brilliant. 93 on the Berserker. Let's take that. It's the Berserker that needs to go down, really, if I'm honest. Carl, I'm also going to have to burn his run and gun. Just in case of where do I burn it to. Now, if Carl gets the kill, he gets untouchable. So I'm going to see what other shots I've got on this Berserker first. Yeah, Mark, definitely do that. That's 9. Now, if I run and gun Carl to here and he kills... So, have I procced run and gun? Yeah, I have. So if I just run and gun Carl to here, literally... So stay with me. He should now be able to 100% one-shot the Berserker. And he'll have untouchable now. So, although he stood there with his dick in his hand, I think I want to sort of draw them away from Mark, to be honest. I'm half tempted to go in here. Right, me, I couldn't be further away if I tried, and it's making me run through fire. So I'm going to have to click to go there, and then, I don't know, I guess here. Is that literally as far as I can move? Okay, he only gets untouchable for 1 attack, obviously, not 3. Okay, that hurt. Alright, they're all poisoned too. Okay, so Mark, I think, so to be honest, what we can do here with Carl is he can just one-shot this guy. We might get a hair trigger. Free action. Doesn't kill. That's upsetting. Warlord. I think let's go here. You can shoot the other one. Try and kill the other one. Yeah, come on, mate. Let's go. Nice.
Okay, so I got one.
Um,
I'm running low on
okay, he's
ammo.
good. Gets implaceable. So I'm thinking with me, I can probably run up and take a pistol shot at. Can't. I can. Okay, I can just jump here. I'm really not helping myself positionally at the moment. It's an 18-9. We'll take it with the pistol. Cool. I could do with James actually using restoration. Don't necessarily need to do restoration. Restoration only has one charge per mission basically. So if I can individually heal people, then that's preferable. So it's basically, can Stephen and Mark kill this chrysalid? They certainly should be able to. Stephen has an 84 on it here. Let's take it with Stephen because Mark could also heal himself. Mark, I think I'm going to ask you to gremlin heal yourself first.
Heal bot coming through.
Nice. Then kill this. Excellent.
Impressed yet?
You're out of actions. That's okay. I'm fine with you being there. James, let's get the gremlin heal off onto Carl, please. That'll top him up to full. Mark's okay on like just 2 HP down. That's fine. 4 HP healed. Then with James, we'll just go here for now. Warlord, I mean, there's no harm in moving in a little bit, I suppose. It should be fine. Okay. Less than ideal fight. I need to get in reloads now. I've got a couple of boys who need a reload. Mark being one of them, which is the button I thought I was pressing last time. So really, this is the edge of the map here. So now we kind of want to go over here. So I'm just going to move Mark actually just around the corner for now. Just have a little peek about what's going on. Nice, he's okay. Right, Carl is full HP. He gets free reloads, so it's not necessary that I do it now. There's certainly no value in doing it while he's low. Do we get free reloads here? We do, so let's take a similar approach, I guess. Right, I need to make sure the snipers are in good position. Let's run around the corner. Stephen definitely needs a reload, so I'm going to have to just take him as far as physically possible. James also needs a reload,
Back in.
and again I'll just take him to there.
Here I come.
And I think with warlords, yeah, let's scout. Let's scout. I've got
I'll go.
a conceal option on him, so I can reconceal him. I can't reconceal Carl, so we'll just keep pushing these guys forward. Okay, minor disaster averted. So we've got next room is probably through here, right? Yeah, it is. So we're going to want to stack on this door without opening it, I might add. Without opening it. That's a key piece of information. I'm going to send Carl to here. Let's just scout ahead. Just make sure there's nothing else in this room, because there still very well could be. But what I want is really the boys to move together.
I'm going.
So for example, yeah.
I'm all over it.
As we're a little bit sort of separated, and I am going to buy a turn to probably correct that at some point. So what we could do is Warlord here,
Clear?
Carl here,
I'm on it.
Mark has got really good movement range, to be fair. So I want to stack on the door. We're going to stack on the door, and then we'll buy a turn, make sure everybody's in fully good combat positions. We'll take it from there. So this position here on the engine here is probably good for me. Obviously with my there's no doors over here, right? Oh right, that looks like the throne room through there. So I assume there's going to be another doorway. Right, let's deal with this room first, and then we'll worry about that in a minute. Right, Warlord stacks here.
It's over there.
I'm going to get me here because I think I should have line of sight certainly through this door, maybe not that one.
Okay, I'll go.
And then the rest of the boys, I'm pretty sure. I want Stephen to be close because of the cannon.
Rolling out.
Let's go. James is full, got more HP than Mark, so he can go there. And then Mark, I think we tuck here on the other side of this. Cool. Right. Overwatch time. And then we're going to pop the doors and see what lies ahead. So Carl, let's open this door. Okay, trooper and a mech, not the end of the world. What I am going to get Warlord to do, just for lines of sight, is to pop this door as well, because that will give me a line of sight. So what have I got with the blue screens? I can't see fucking anything. So I could obviously take a pistol. If I move a ranger in, I could take a pistol shot at this and do some good damage. So what we're going to think about is how we kill this guy here, which is probably going to be Warlord, right? Yeah, he can get to here. That's not a flank though. These are flank. Oh, it is a flank. Right, Warlord, you go there.
I'm going.
Let's take the 98% against this guy. He's a problem. Right, and we crit on the flank. That's absolutely disgusting.
Happy now?
He gets implaceable too, so I can move him. So now it's just really about positioning. Carl's also got, I mean, this is also going to give Carl a relatively good shot, I think. So we'll put him here. It doesn't have view there. What? Okay, let me just course correct. So I'll go here because I've got blue screen rounds. So even if it's a pistol shot, it's still going to do like, yeah, potentially 10 or 11. 7, nice. Cool. So I probably want Steven to shred the armor if he can. It's an 84 from here, so let's give it some. Let's go, Steven. Nice execute, mate.
Hostile target down.
Now the only thing is, are there any doors in here? Or is this just a closed room? There are doors in it, so the throne room is, there must be a way through back here. So I kind of almost want to sort of turn around now and go back the other way. So yeah, let's do that. So I could start scouting it with Mark, obviously. I can see where I need to get to is through there. So there must be a door. So James, in a very similar vein, can run up to back to here. And then Warlord. I'm worried I've not picked something up there, have I? No, I haven't. Okay. So Warlord gets his extra move. I'm just going to run him as far as he can. He gets a free reload, so I don't need to worry about doing it. So yeah, there must be a door up here to get into the throne room, right? Yes, there is. Alright, awesome. Okay, so now priority is getting everyone back together. So I'm probably going to take a turn just to return everybody to a sensible position. Steven.
Will do.
I don't want to push too far with Mark and James here because I don't want to actually grab any aggro at this stage. So that's okay. And then James here. So I think we'll overwatch the boys now, which is fine. Just in case anything does come through towards us, and then I can look to stack. Right. So I do want to have a look through here, but again, I'm still a bit concerned about how far away we are. So let's fit in the reload. It's free. So
What's over there?
only 4 enemies left. Now, this is a vibe.
Hidden away.
Let's reconceal him and have a look. Doesn't actually. I think there's a chance that the final enemies are actually in the throne room rather than anywhere else. So I think if we feel reasonably comfortable to stack.
Let's do this.
I've also reconcealed him, so that's a good general move, I think. Carl in here, me up the middle with James, Steven, probably literally as far as you can run.
10-4.
So it's just James. I don't want to go in like. I've been proved wrong many a time before. They could be literally just hiding around the corner. So let's Use warriors new. Yeah, it's the throne rooms in here. I doubt there's stuff in here, but
That's affirmative.
yeah, they're almost certainly going to be in here. Okay, so now we're just playing around what we think would be good positions as well. So for a sniper, that is going to be big because I'll be able to see through, actually be able to see through the fucking doors for a change. I want Carl on, definitely the Rangers, they want to be on doors, like for sure, just covering the edges. James, I mean, this is technically a higher elevation, but we'll take James here. Stephen, I would love to give Stephen Warlord's position. Let's put him there for now, and I'll rejig that in a second. Yeah, and that would actually be really nice for Mark anyway. So let's go there. All right, so we might have like one more setup turn here, just to make sure everybody's in exactly the right positions. But yeah, so Warlord is going to take point, 2 point men. Stephen and James through the middle. James says, I want Stephen, don't I? So Stephen, I just want to hop here.
On your order.
Then I'm pretty comfortable. I think we could get a reload in with Stephen.
Let's do this.
It's not terrible. Carl gets a free reload, so I don't need to worry. Right, I'm going to overwatch everybody again. This is just purely for positioning. Right, then we're going to open the door. So I'll get Carl to open it first, because obviously Warrior is still concealed. So, hello. Oh, fucking hell. Blade Storm, let's go. You get a Blade Storm on all of them. Oh my god, he actually Blade Stormed all of them. He hit all fucking 3. Jesus. Right, Carl. I am tempted just to literally whack this where it stands. Oh my god, hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. I can literally face off pretty much all of these. Let's go. That's 4. Dead. Dead. Nice. That's 3 kills. That face-off's cool. Oh, it didn't kill. What? Right, I need to make sure we pump enough damage into this thing now. So Carl, I think, yeah, it's 100%. Someone else is going to have to finish it, but it's fine. So I've got Stephen, who's got a 96 on it. So yeah, Stephen, see if you can finish it, and then I can just mop up the last 2. Great job. The really good thing is I've kept both my frost bombs, I've kept all my flashbangs, and I've kept the big bomb as well. So I think Warlord gets 100% on this guy. Just kill it. Nice AP rounds done. And then I guess got James and Mark, so let's get James to just finish this up. Nice clean little ambush there. So now we basically have to go in through a portal now, so we don't need to worry anymore. No more enemies. Mark's just going to discover the portal here. So everybody's got to step on this plate, and then we will head over to the throne room where we actually get to fight the warlock. So let's just move everybody in as far as they can. Again, this is a really good chance for reloads and just general ammo management. So Warlord, he gets free reload, so he's okay. Carl, we might as well use his free reload, and then we'll just double run to here. Just basically want to make sure that everybody can get in next turn, really. I'm still fully in a good place. Stephen, I am gonna reload him, and then run to here because he'll be able to get in next turn. James, very similar. Going to move to here and then reload. So let's get that in. And then it's just Ewaf, really, who I will send up here. So next turn we're going to step into the zone. Warlord is good. Like I said, just literally buying just a turn again just to reload and reset. Make sure everybody, when we go into the throne room, is fully juiced. Right, let's go. 1. I wonder if we can create a nice little pattern of soldiers. Oh, let's check that James and both James and Stephen can actually get in. Let's just make sure they do.
On the move.
And then we can make a pretty pattern. There we go. And then Carl finally. Okay, that's all soldiers, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right, let's go. Okay, so now we go into the throne room and we throw down with the warlock. We've navigated that. Apart from a mistake of opening a door, we've actually handled that really well. So there's some things we've got to do in this fight, which I'll kind of explain them as we go. But I've got a lot of utility left, a lot. Okay, we're in. Okay, we've got some top cover here. This is going to be super good for me as a sniper.
We're in the belly of the beast now, people. Proceed carefully. What is
So this thing here,
some kind of stasis
we've got to
chamber for the
destroy.
chosen? No wonder they keep coming back at us despite everything we throw at them.
And we'll work out how to do that in a second. So there are a couple of enemies in the room, so we can't just kind of giga run forwards. So I will probably take the rangers forward first. Carl to here. Okay, we pick him up straight away. Oh, really? Alright, Andromedan and a trooper. Why would you go that way? I could run and gun Carl to here and kill this. It's a good option, I think. Get it clean, and also Carl, as we know, gets untouchable, so this should be good. Only 11, but I think he's poisoned, right? He's 1 HP. Yeah, he's dead. So he's dead anyway. So now I can basically focus everything on this side, which is nice. So let's take Warlord up here. 82. I wouldn't. He's got AP rounds, so he will bypass it. I wouldn't mind Steven having a go with Shredder as well. I can also frost bomb it. I would like to save my frost bombs for the Warlock, to be honest.
On your order.
So let's just see. 71's not amazing. Alright, what else can I maneuver? Mark can probably maneuver a nice shot from here, to be fair. Yeah, a 96. Thing is, the armor's obviously going to prove the issue. And then James can go here and also get a nice shot. What about me? I've got blue screens. So my shot would actually be better if I could kill this thing, because then it's robotic and then my blue screen rounds will work. So I'm going to take James down to here. Let's have 3-4 shots at it, see what we can do. Let's go with Warlord first because he has got APs. And if everybody starts missing, then I'll just frost bomb it with Stephen. So let's take the percentage shots first. So Mark's is a 96. Good damage.
Hard target, minimal damage.
James. Now, there is a world where I haven't got combat protocol on James. It's quite annoying because that's a 75 now. I'm not a huge fan of it, but here we are. It's a flank though. Good shot, James. Right, now I've got me and Stephen to mop this up. So Stephen's shot is now up to 81, which is nice. I'm gonna... It's ballsy, but I could drop down into the open and give it a pistol, because the blue screen rounds do a lot to it. Yeah. 11. So really, I'm just looking for Steven to finish this. Come on, pal. Let's go. That's clean as fuck.
Hostile terminated.
Again, we kept all utility. This guy dies from poison. Perfect. Okay. Right. Good. So I basically need to be up top, to be honest with you. There's also loot here I can grab. So there's... Now, need to think about... I'm going to do this with me anyway, because I need to be up here. I think this is going to kind of kickstart the next part of the mission, but it's a risk that I'm willing to take because it doesn't. Cool. Right, Warlord. I can get there in one turn actually. That's kind of massive. Getting there in one turn's big, so I can grab the loot. He might, however, kickstart the next bit of the mission unwittingly, or is it just because he's picking stuff up? Illyrium core and laser sight, nice.
I have it.
Okay, he's good, so I'm going to overwatch him. Now, I could also send a couple more up here. It's not like terrible to have like more up here. Mark especially benefits from being up here with his range and his general just good aim. I think I'll keep... I mean, I am tempted to bring everyone up here because then I can flex. There's a lot of shit's going to happen in this room in a minute. So actually having everybody up here to flex around would be kind of useful. So Stephen takes that. Carl, we bring up to here. Let's just regroup. Okay. It's Warlock fighting time. I was worried someone was going to trigger it, and they did. So I'm a bit fucked now because I've double moved everyone. So he is going to get a go at me.
No matter what happens today, only one side is leaving this place alive.
Okay, so as a reminder, immune to explosions, can summon robotics, attacks decrease the will of soldiers, and he gets low profile. So if I attack him, he gets improved defense. But a close range is what's key here. So rangers, just explosive damage you can't take. So, okay. Carl. Can you even see him? Not really. I am tempted to bring... Carl's... I don't like any of these. I'm going to overwatch Carl. That's all I can do, really. He's going to summon a mech. That's fine. He's going to summon 2 mechs. That's not fine. It's okay. We can deal with it. I've got plenty of options. Namely my sniper rifle up top, which is huge. So he's going to teleport an ally. Where's he going to teleport him to? That's annoying.
Damn it, one of our soldiers is down. They're vulnerable to the Chosen's attacks in that state. Get them back on their feet ASAP.
Right. Warlord. The problem I've got is getting these guys up. I'm pretty sure if James is stood here, he can get both of them up. But I am then very mindful that this thing's going to fire rockets at me. But I need to get damage into the Chosen. So I'm going to take...
Is it clear?
I'm going to take Warlord here. 100% this thing. Brittle will kick in. It will do a lot of damage. 19. Okay. So I think the key here is James goes to here. Alright, he missed that. That's fine. I was always going to be a risk because I've got nobody else that breaks Overwatch. Good. Now, I think rezzing them takes an action. So... yeah, revive the medic for sure. James can also revive me. Nice. Okay. Now, restoration, healing or reviving. So it's not going to get rid of daze. I could revive Carl, but the problem is with these guys, they're dazed. So I can still take my shots at this. Oh, it's 100% with the pistol because I think I take that, to be honest. If I can kill this thing, we're good. Right, 6 and 3. It's cool. What's Mark got from here? You can't use combat protocol when you are downed. I'm just wondering, can I get Steven into a position to hit this thing? Probably not. What I'm going to do with Steven, I'm going to go here and res Carl. Now, Steven, could give another move. His bondmate's Warlord, right? I'm pretty sure Steven's bondmate is Warlord. I could give him a second hit of the Chosen. Okay, that's an option. Carl is actually not dazed, which is kind of huge, because if Carl... I haven't got run and gun. Oh, Carl, he can't one-shot the thing with slash. If he had run and gun, this would be so big. He's got a 90 on this guy. The only thing is, we are so grouped up here that this is just gonna be Rocket City basically. Stevens, right? I might need to use a frost bomb here, to be honest. So what I could do is frost bomb these two, which I think is a good idea. Yeah, do it. Need to buy some time. What I'm short of is time. Okay, then I've got Mark, who has... He can't see this guy. That's quite annoying. Carl can see this guy. He's got a 90% on him. I am tempted to just... Because Carl might get a chance to have a second shot at him as well. Shredded the armor, 7 damage. I said it. I can't tell you how clutch that is, that hair trigger kicking in then. Fuck me. Okay. Target's implaceable too. So what we're going to do if we're implaceable is I'm going to dip Carl. I want to be as close to this Warlock when I shoot him as physically possible. So get your ass down here. Mark, now you may as well, to be honest, I may as well, it's 100, so I'll shoot the mech because he's dazed. So having a guaranteed hit when you're dazed is just massive. And then what we're going to do with James is... Now I could run a gun here. But what I'm going to do is... I'm just going to go here because I've got time. They're frozen. So let's get James back into a better position. Right. They're still disorientated, so I don't really want to take shots with them. Now Warlord, again, I think just absolutely lays into the Warlock. Brittle for 19 again. Jesus Christ. Now, there is... Basically, when we kill the Warlock, we're going to be able to shoot this to kill it. And it takes a lot to kill it. So I want to leave, from an efficiency point of view, as many shots open to hit this as possible, and the dazed people I don't think can miss. So what I'd like to do is ideally get James to here to kill the mech. Nice. Now the mech's down. Carl basically finishes this guy. Awesome. Right. Now, as you will see... Oh, I'll get a hair trigger too. Shit. So now that he's dead, in air quotes, the sarcophagus can be shot. Come on, game. Catch up. So it's got quite a lot of HP, if you see what I mean? Like, it's not easy. However, Carl getting a hair trigger free action and a free reload here is big because he could shoot it. I think me and Mark can shoot it, and you'll see the reason why we need to shoot it. And so basically, we need to really cycle getting damage down on this thing as much as possible. So Mark can't see it. He can from here. I'm going to bring him down. I'm also going to then maybe bring... Can Steven see it from here? No. Mark, give it a hit as well. I'm getting really good damage into this, I have to say. This is more than I would expect to in a single run. So Steven, I think I bring here to also hit it, because I may as well. This is down to 25% complete already. This is really good. I have to say this is really, really good. And you'll see why in a minute.
get bored while
Okay. So basically, while the sarcophagus is unprotected like this, enemies just constantly spawn. So this is what, like, if we don't do damage to this, this is going to keep happening over and over and over, basically. So let's take Carl here to flank this guy. Crit and poisoned. Nice. Carl, you're just built different. So different. He's just so different. Fucking hell. Cool. Carl's got untouchable too, so I am half tempted. Now I don't know whether I can kill this in a turn. So what I need to think about is how much health, if I, obviously with my pistol, with my sniper rifle, I think 3 people can finish this. What I might do is frost bomb the Andromedan. Yeah, I'm gonna need, like, let's see what DPS we can do. I mean, here he will get a flank on it. AP rounds 2. It's a lot of damage. We just need to make a decision of, can I kill this thing effectively twice, because I need to kill it twice, or what's the best sort of play here? So Mark, I think this is a good play. We'll get a guaranteed flank on it, which is 100%. It's just I want Steven to shred the armor, really. I really need Steven to shred the armor. I'm just not sure what the quality of his shot is here. Now what he could also do is give an action to Warlord. So what I could do, Steven can, yeah, he can hit this. So let's give a teamwork act. I think Warlord has got the most opportunity to hit this thing. And then I could save Steven's shot to shoot the... right, he gets a free reload, right? Yeah, he does. So he could literally one-shot this now. Which he does. Now I feel much more comfortable dealing with this now. So Steven can just shoot the sarcophagus now. I'm comfortable with that. I'd like one more person to be able to shoot it too, because that will kill it and trigger the next phase. It's only 3 HP. Carl's got implaceable. So the moves I've got left are on James and Mark. Now I think I'm going to need both of them to kill. Don't even know if James can kill this. James has got Haywire. Now what I might need to do here is run and gun James, and then Mark can use combat protocol. He has got it up, right? Yeah. Combat protocol on this thing is going to deal 7 to 8. So James would just need to give it a reasonable hit. I could run and gun James to here. It's annoying because I'm not going to kill the sarcophagus this turn when I need to. But I can't have an Andromedan fucking running around either. It's like it's not good. 93. Come on, James. I don't know if 7's enough. Don't know if 7's enough. Not 7 to 8. What about the shot? The shot is 7 to 9. Even the shot doesn't kill. It might if we crit. Alright, so we are going to have an Andromedan running around. Now what I'm going to do, did Carl kill this thing? He did. Carl's going to go here because he's got untouchable. And Warlord's just going to vault back once. So I'm putting Carl in this thing's face very deliberately. This is what I mean. Things are going to keep spawning until we take out the sarcophagus. So Captain and Archon can deal with those. This is so stressful. Gonna try and hit Carl, right? Yeah. That's a really good play to put Carl in what seems like... I mean, I do not care about that loot. I couldn't care less. Now, there's a strategy here. Because this thing is one shot, right? But if I shoot it now, the Warlock's going to respawn. So what I want to try and do is, if I can mop some of these up first and then shoot it, that's much better. So Mark's going to reload. Now, he can just shoot this and kill it. That's fine. So Carl, we're just thinking about... He's got run and gun. I could run and gun Carl in here. I don't think I can kill it, so I would need backup. But Warlord, can Warlord reach it with a sword attack? Yeah, he absolutely can. So I think Carl and Warlord head over here to kick this guy's head in. However, if I can... The only other thing on my mind is that I've got this too. All right, okay. Let's just work this through. So Mark's going to kill this. It's 100%. James can divert attention back towards this. I've probably got 100% on the Archon, I'd imagine. 99. Stephen could then shoot the sarcophagus. And then I've got James to basically follow up on my shot on it. It's probably okay. I think that works. Right, Carl, let's run and gun to here. Again, there is a real chance that Carl could crit this guy and kill him in one. If he does, then that's super good. Why do I even question? Why do I even... It's a hair trigger as well. I was going to fucking reload for free. Oh my god, Carl, you're such a fucking animal. Yeah, go back there. Right, Mark, so you definitely now just take the 100% on this guy. Finish it off. Now I've got me, Warlord, and James to go this way. Now, the reason why I want to shoot the sarcophagus with Stephen is just because at close ranges, the cannon is... Oh, and also he needs to reload, so there's another reason. It's only a 69 because the range, there's a quite a big range penalty that gets played in here. So I'm going to take the 100% from up top. It's not 100, it's a 99, so I'm hoping it's good. Okay. James. Probably in the absence of run and gun, that's the best I can do. It can Warlord. Okay, Warlord can melee it as well. So let's just see if James can get some chip damage into him. I might need to not shoot it. I want to make sure I... Oh, 66. Tempted to James just to grenade this, and then it gives... Yeah, get some guaranteed damage. Warlord's going to come in and hit him. Nice. So Warlord... I have got run and gun as well. I sort of... If I don't have to... Oh, I could also grapple. Can he grapple anywhere over here? I could actually grapple to here. Let's try that, because that might give me a very good shot with the shotgun from on this corner. A 94. I don't think I'm going to maneuver a better shot than that. It's just great shooting, guys. It's just great shooting. He also gets hair trigger too. Fucking hell. Alright, tuck in here for now then. So, Stephen, I will get to shoot this, please. And now we're going to get into the final part of the mission, basically.
I'm hoping that's a good thing.
Carl's still got his run and gun action available. Overwatch, I guess. Overwatch. Okay, now this is the real quiz now. If we kill it, it's dead. Boys. Oh my god. We ain't playing today. Jesus. We actually, because we got Overwatch shots, we've timed that so well. I think Carl really deserves the honours, right, of just coming down here and giving this guy the end.
Target neutralized.
That was beyond clean.
It wasn't easy, but we managed to pull it off, Commander.
I've done a few of these Chosen fights in the past. That's probably, without shadow of a doubt, the best one I've ever done. I think the only mistake we made in that entire series of fights was basically the opening of the door about 40 minutes ago.
Overwatch.
Cool. Excellent. Done. Couple of wounded, but nothing serious. Nobody like clinging on for dear life or anything. So, nice.
I would like to assure the citizens of Advent that our peacekeepers will stop at nothing to prevent further attacks by criminal elements such as the one that occurred today. The elders have
Hey.
total faith.
That's one Chosen off the board. That's one Chosen not trying to fuck with me on missions. That's really good.
Your victory over the elders
No promotions, which is fine. So a couple of wounded, 4 in 3 days. But we did it. Really good. Now, sick. So we get the Warlock's Disruptor Rifle. Now, so the Chosen weapons are OP as fuck. So we'll have a look at that in another episode. But we have to do some research first, basically, to unlock this. I can't use it straight away. We got some Illyrium core, laser sight, hair triggers, a load of corpses and stuff. Yeah, so we need to do some research here on that Disruptor Rifle. And ultimately, we killed the Chosen. So James needs a rest. Stephen is shaken. Okay. Overall, though, can't knock it. Episode 30, milestone episode, milestone result, I think. Right, I'll catch you for the start of 31. Thanks for watching.